I'm going live. I'm hoping they show up by the time you get here.
Okay, I am on your channel waiting for the live, and then I'll sit until somebody else can turn up.
Okay, thank you. I feel like my character's a bit over-leveled for the story mode, though.
Going through like level 5 missions to level 45. Ah.
Yeah, because they are level 5 missions. Which I think is funny.
It's madness going back. Like, I see my when I was on my map of showing all the missions, my list of missions were level 3, level 5, and then the ones with you were all super high. It's like, I'm level 24. Why have I being recommended level 3 missions?
Right.
I can literally just use no weapons and punch the enemies to death.
Oh, when you see the message pop up, just toss out an announcement, okay?
Will do. White is at work at the moment, so he can't hop in. And waiting on a reply from John.
Okay. John is still driving. Huh, I might be doing this alone. But if I can get that announcement... hey, finally back in here. Let's see, did I get anything recently?
Okay, just popping up the announcement now.
Storage. I have this sniper rifle, but it's not as good. Ah. Yeah, Twitch just keeps blocking my login.
Oof. Damn it, Twitch. Okay, I have posted the announcement.
This is so irritating. So if I go here and then go to watch this and then turn the volume all the way off, I should be able to see the live. I can see the live chat. Awesome. I didn't think that that would work. Let me just flip the screen so I can actually keep up with the live chat. Okay. Alright. Dang it, it's not gonna work. Alright, one second. There we go. Alright. So, I wanna do... I love that there's level 41 missions that I can do against Drukhari. Drukhari is so powerful in this game.
Yes, they were ridiculous facing them.
I know, but it was so much fun.
It was.
It really was. 22 people watching. Okay, there's the mission that I need to do. Okay. Oh, they upped it to level 30.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so like if you look around, it's like, oh, there's rebel guards, a level 2 mission, a level 4 mission with tyranids, and then it's like campaign mission level 30. Also, Alexis, what we know about 9th edition, does Thaddeus the Purifier running with Repentius sound like a good choice for the sisters? I think any of the priests running around with the sisters is good. So, and Thaddeus is only what, like 50 points, and he has like a pretty decent armory. Like, I think he's actually just pretty good on his own. So, yeah, I would go for it. Also, Repentia gonna be powerfully stupid next edition. Like, they're powerfully stupid this edition.
You're gonna have Repentia able to carve through Lehman Russes.
Oh, they can right now.
It's madness.
You'll have them carve through 3 Lehman Russes. Hey, Alexis, can't stay, but wanted to say hi. Oh, hi, yo. Sorry, I do have to look down to see everything. Okay, so if you guys want to know, this is my Inquisitor. Just pretend she's a redhead, okay? And doesn't have a top knot. but sniper rifle is her, or needle rifle is her one weapon. Her other weapon is a greatsword.
As the Doom Marine said, rip and tear.
Right? Let's get a reload.
Target locked.
Let's kill all of those things. Let's wait for this to recharge. Come on, recharge, recharge, recharge. I want to get a good shot on them. There we go. Let's grab that. Let's look in here. Can you just read the comments as we get them?
Yeah, sorry, I was just grabbing a drink.
As long as they're appropriate, of course.
Yep. The Inquisitors were like laughing at people who had told them buying acroflagellants from Repentia buys was stupid. Well, then who's laughing now?
I still think arcoflagellants are really bad, but that's just me. You know what? This mission seems easy.
Drive me closer, I want to hit him with my sword.
The only problem is I built a melee build, but she has really low health. Hello from Germany. Well, I know.
I found you guilty.
Should I be doing the whole question thing in the stream, or is that only on other streams?
That's only really on the It's kind of out there because it's supposed to be streaming on Twitch right now. And so, do I need it? I should probably wait till my health. Oh yeah, right now it's like normal conversation. Here's the chat up too.
Oh, we have a super chat.
Oh, thank you.
Doctor, bits for the bits god, and cash for the Norn Queen.
Oh my god, I wish, right? But thank you so much, you're awesome and I love you. What weapon? Oh, there's 5
Ooh, nice. Alexis, GDI or Brotherhood mod?
I'd have to go with the Brotherhood, I guess? That's from, oh my god. Not Red Alert, Command and Conquer, right?
Yes. It's the
Yeah.
Command and Conquer.
I've only really played Red Alert. I think that's a powerful. Yeah? Can you stop shooting me? That's rude and uncalled for.
Yes, stand there and die like a good enemy of the Emperor.
Well, yeah. Oh, there's a chest over here. Hold up, enemies. Don't kill me just yet. I need to open a chest. Okay. But yeah, this is a Diablo style game. I do love it. Ow! That's a full plasma squad. That's gonna hurt.
Stay far, far away from that.
No, I want to stay really close to that so I can kill it. More more dude guys. Woo!
Kill the dude guy.
That dude has an auto cannon. Thank you.
Question asked, what would be a good book that tells a story from a chaos perspective?
Probably Black Legion. Any of the Night Lord books? Okay. There's Stephos. It's an invisible wall there. Oh, there's a boss ahead. That's gonna be interesting. One of her ultimate abilities is a chrono de-accelerator. Just to show you the level of technology the Imperium has. Well, it's like, yeah, it's stagnant, but they have really, really, really...
Kiss of death.
I just gave him an execution, that was cool. Ooh. Break. Oh, it's a teleporter relay. Okay. Layer of the Beast. Oh, we have 28 people watching. Nice. Alright, what is that next one? The one that's at me?
Question for you in chat. They've created a character, Veneria the Corpse Mother, Duchess of Decay and Demon Princess of Nurgle. What is a good model for female conversions?
Oh, anything from Creature Caster.
Apparently there is a request to turn the volume of the game down because they find it hard to hear what you're saying.
Oh, okay. Audio. Master. Let's lower it down to 55. Is that good? That should be good. All this guardsmen fighting over here. Oh, it's a terrorist.
Time for them to die. Another question from Mr. Inquisitor.
Tech priest seems beyond repair.
Sorry.
Switching language module from Cant Mechanicus to Gothic. Apologies, Inquisitor. Proceed.
Thank the Emperor. I've come for you. I'll explain everything later. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, go ahead.
Another question from Mr. Inquisitor. In Ninth, do you think we will get another Loyalist Primarch coming forth? If we do, and it's Lion, I think they're typing a second message to continue.
Yeah, it's more than likely gonna be Lion.
Do you think? And the second part of the message is, and do you think the Lion will tell Gilliman to stay the hell out of the other side of the malediction since Luther is there?
No. Lion will probably work closely with his brother. Considering Lion is probably one of the smartest of the Primarchs. No Chaos Teleport Beacon. No Teleport Beacon for you.
The question, what would an inquisitorial army consist of on tabletop?
Acolytes, Sisters of Battle, Sisters of Silence probably. Any army that you feel like running alongside them. A ton of Acolytes. complete quit. It's like, wait, what? That doesn't sound right.
No, there's got to be more loot to find.
Mm-hmm.
Question, how did the Daughters of the Emperor's armor look like? Was it like the modern day Sisters, or would it have looked more like the Sisters of Silence?
Probably just gold. Okay, we got PvP, we got all of that. This. Where's the tech priest dude?
Captain, how's our new guest? I'd like to talk to him immediately.
The tech priest is being treated for injuries, although he doesn't seem to be concerned about the organic damage, as he puts it.
What of the remaining deserters?
Their leader, Colonel Anderson, has slipped away with a small force.
I must commend Lord Klosterheim for recruiting highly effective assets. This Anderson is indeed a resilient and cunning man.
From Huangshang, is there a good game people would recommend as a good jumping in point for learning about 40k?
Inquisitor Martyr. Ooh, a weapon that's out of my level.
And another one, what is the main difference between the Sisters of Battle and Sisters of Silence?
One works with the Astra Telepathica, one works with the Ecclesiarchy and the Inquisition. Technically both work with the Inquisition. Okay, let's sell all of these because these aren't important. Ooh, an Exodus rifle.
Yes, I saw you pick that up. That sounds so powerful.
It's might be a strong. Ooh, I got one of these. Do I want more health? No, I should probably get defense. The hell is that? Heat attacks? Cool. Area effects, ranged combat, physical attacks. Should probably go with this. Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay, inventory. That Exodus rifle actually isn't as good as my rifle. It does a lot more damage, though. I do want to try it. It also looks really cool.
Is it the solid, massive rifle you'd see on the...
Yes, it is.
Yes, nice.
I'm gonna keep this aside. Don't really need that bolt gun. The bolt gun is cool, but I don't like it. Purity seal's not as good. That's not as good. Okay. Oh, wait.
Another question, a follow-up from Mr. Inquisitor. Will Gulliman tell the Inquisition to back off the Dark Angels and the Lion, and then give aid to his brother / forgiveness for their fall?
Probably not, considering that in the Fall of Cadia book series, the 3 books, at the end of it, he worked with the Fallen, and he's kind of just... They're kind of just a passive enemy. So, forgiveness, no. Death, probably, but not right away. But he will have a long discussion with his brother if he does return.
That would be a really interesting book to read, actually, the interactions between the two of them, I think.
Yeah, like, the entire book could just be them sitting at a table talking.
Okay. Another question from Stefan. Do you ever relate to certain armies because of personality traits? I think I would be a custodian because I was always the kid that would raise his hand in class to answer questions.
No, I just kind of like armies. I like their aesthetic appeal first and foremost. Oh, I like this gun.
Ooh, is it lots of damage and very good?
Lots of damage, slow rate of fire.
It's one of the abilities like a hyper penetrator where it just
Yep.
punches a line through everything. Oh, that's awesome.
Ooh, going across the ice again.
Another question from Eric. When you say gold, this is a follow-up to the Sisters of Silence, the Daughters of the Emperor armor question. The question is, would they look like modern day sisters just gold, or they would be in the Sisters of Silence gold armor?
Oh no, they wouldn't be able to fit in that armor.
So just like normal.
They would look
Sister-
like, think of Celestine's armor.
Ah.
They're just gold sister that armor. Actually, ooh, execution. Yay! Go.
Another question. If you had to pick between using a las gun and an auto gun, which one would you choose?
Probably a las gun. It doesn't deal as much damage as the auto does, mostly because of manstopper rounds. But depending on its maximal settings, I might be able to deal some more damage. Also depends on what type of las gun it is. But assuming it's the base las gun, I would take it over the base auto gun. And my strict reasoning is I can reload it with heat. And its ammo packs are smaller and the gun is lighter. Thus easier to carry. Which is actually the primary reason why they're used over auto guns.
Easier on the already overloaded logistics supplies?
Yep.
It depends if you go with the little number crunch research I did, where it turns out a las gun on maximal settings could probably punch through the modern armor of a tank.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Well,
they are
enough las
ridiculous.
gun. Like, what, 2-3 shots with a las gun in the same spot will punch through a Marine's armor.
Yeah,
Also, I love Destroyer with range.
it is such a nice feature in games. Can you endlessly grind gear on this game like Diablo?
Can you what?
Endlessly grind gear on this like Diablo.
Yeah.
Things just keep getting better.
Pain is salvation.
And my sword for that. There we go. Although this game does have a glitch if you play with multiple people, sometimes you just won't get your gear.
I'm still devastated about that. I lost a relic grenade launcher that my grenade launcher
I'm hurt. I should pop my friend's on. But I haven't needed it yet. So my healing, I have it all tricked out to just be, it gives me more damage and like minor health boost, and that's it. Okay, looks like I've gone through this entire side of the map. Let's see what else there is. Okay, that's all of that. Timed explosive.
Pain is salvation.
I do like how you chop off Ogren's heads. Oh, somebody just messaged me on Facebook. Let's just close that out. I don't want to deal with anybody right now. Let's get past this obstacle really quickly. Also, that's still one of my favorite things. You can teleport past obstacles. Hi everybody, I'm gonna explode. Ready?
Eradicated.
I love that you get executions.
Another question. Vulcan versus Gulliman. Who would win in a fight?
Oh, Gulliman. that was stupid. I'm gonna pop this just to heal. Come on. Kill everybody in the circle real quick. I don't like this thing that's coming over me every now and then. Okay, there we go. Caster. Go and go.
But that Ogrim was using a gun that was literally twice your character's height.
Right?
Oh. People in chat are discussing the Guilliman versus Vulcan fight, and somebody is saying that Guilliman isn't as good a fighter as Vulcan. Where would you put Guilliman on the Primarch list of fighters?
Probably in the mid. Vulcan barely took out an orc. I don't view Vulcan as that powerful of a Primarch. Also, just compare the 30k stats. I just think Vulcan doesn't feel as much damage, where Guilliman does. Especially being that Guilliman does the battle with Power Fist. Go. Oh, that's a champion.
Pain is salvation.
I have a feeling I'm over-leveled for this mission.
Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah. But these are the story missions, so I have to do them. I do love that the terrain is actually destroyable. Like, you could just destroy everything.
Yeah, just nothing can stand up, because it just makes sense if you're this powerful.
Yeah.
Why would you be able to break down a wall? Another question, will the Mechanicus be the catalyst for a galaxy-wide life-ending event at any point?
Not that I know
Guilty of heresy.
of. There's one guy right here. There we go. See. They just have a lot of health. I mean, Call's trying to stitch together the galaxy.
Doing his best. Another one from Mr. Inquisitor. How do you see the next several years for Imperium and Chaos Primarch coming out? They personally see Lion, Fulgrim, Angron, Rust, Perturabo, Dawn, Vulcan, and then finally the Grand Heretic Lorgar. In that order.
So, do you want to know my actual answer?
Yes.
Absolutely none of them. Why would they bring them back when they could just sell you more models, new models? I personally don't think Russ will ever come back. Ooh, there's a leader. Oh, he's a big guy. Also, most of them aren't even significant. Which is a real shame.
Demigods of legend just been kind of shoved to the sidelines.
I mean, at most, we'll get Lion back, but that's about it. Maybe Fulgrim and Angron, considering that they've had their models for a few years. Let's
think they would re-release a Magnus? Because I remember there used to be a Magnus model, at least on epic scale.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Where are you, heretics? I'm coming to kill you.
Another question. Do you think it might be possible for GW to do an end times on 40k after 9th edition like they did with Fantasy?
They already did an end times. It's called Gathering Storm. A lot of people forget that. It's the beginning of the end of Mini Marines. Where the hell are these guys? Oh, there's a pocket of them. Hello? Hello?
Another question. I answered myself on this one, but your recommendation, what is the best book for the Imperial Guard?
I like Katie of Stance and Katie of Honor. But 15 Hours is also one of the best. My eye is burning. It's like dry.
Touched.
Go. Where's your buddies? Hello, everyone. Okay, got 2 buddies over here. There we go. And then it looks like there's 5 more, 6 more, 4 more. Oh, there's one guy right here. And there's 13 enemies left? Where the hell are they?
Hiding like the rats they are. Hiding from the divine judgment of the Imperium.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face with an Exodus rifle. I'm an Inquisitor, I should be able to do this.
It is your Emperor given right to be able to shoot heretics in the face with an Exodus rifle.
No joke, could you imagine the recoil on an Exodus rifle?
Oh god, unaugmented people immediately just lose their shoulder.
Actually,
like, gone.
would it have that much recoil? It's kind of like firing a bolt gun where it's just a grenade launcher.
Are they also explosive shells the same? I thought they were.
Oh no, they're just much higher caliber. But
Okay.
it's just one of those things where it's like it's a rocket propelled grenade.
Is that the same for turbo penetrators?
Yeah. They're
I-
gas operated guns. Like they have little rockets on them. Oh, there they are. Hello.
I didn't know that.
Hi everybody.
Another question for you. Is there any old models that you want back in production?
Sergeant Tycho. Bjorn the Fell-Handed. I want him to, well, actually I don't want him back in production. I want him to be taken out of his stupid dreadnought and put into a better dreadnought. Like, personally, I think he should be into a Leviathan. I like this rifle. Right.
Very good.
Hang on, we got some
Devastator.
story mode stuff.
Inquisitor,
Okay.
you have a message from the Caligari Conclave.
I am Inquisitor Helena Goslar, and I have an assignment for you. I am aware that you are conducting a highly classified investigation for the Conclave at the moment, although I must admit I don't know any further details. To my utter amazement, my clearance was deemed insufficient to access your records. In other words, I can't command you to abandon your main investigation, but the Conclave would appreciate if you could take another case as well. Travel to the hive world of Atheon Prime and look into the case of the mass disappearances that has baffled the Adeptus Arbites. In case you are wondering why you are tasked with such a trivial issue, I want you to watch a highly confidential picked recording. It was made by an infiltrator of the Inquisition, and as you will see, it proves the existence of some unholy machinations on Atheon Prime. I must also add that this recording was made 30 standard years ago. I hope I have your interest now, Inquisitor. The Emperor protects.
Okay, I like this. See, this is the kind of stuff I like, because the Inquisition doesn't have authority over each other, but they do at the same time, so they make requests. Okay. Oh,
Does it
those
go
are
down?
Chaos ships. Yep. Those are Chaos Marines. I get to kill some Marines. Ooh, I like them. They have like the dragon helm. I like seeing some of the Marines that are going more possessed than anything else. They're my favorites. They're just standing around, just chilling, not even doing anything evil yet. Okay, and then the message repeats.
Captain, you have important news for me, I assume.
You have a very urgent message from the Caligari Conclave. A new assignment, maybe.
With the Conclave, you can never know. Let me see it.
Inquisitor, I have a crucial task for you. In the light of your previous achievements,
Sorry.
I'm certain you are the most suitable agent for this assignment. We have re-established contact with the Triglav subsector. Due to severe warp surges, communication with the subsector has been sporadic at best for long decades, and we have now lost contact with entire systems. We have simply no idea what occurred on these worlds during a century of isolation. With the receding warp surges in the region, we have been able to begin to restore order, but this is a slow process, and we have encountered certain anomalies. One of our less experienced agents has already entered the Aureus system, one of the regions that has failed to report back. We lost contact with the Inquisitorial retinue. We want you to find out what happened in that system. The astropathic relay station could be the perfect place to start the investigation.
Captain, I want you to take me to the Aureus system in the Triglav subsector. Do you have any update on the situation over there?
According to my astropath, there's been a cascade of fresh astropathic dispatches from the subsector. Warnings of dissent and heresy, nightmares of abandoned void stations, empathic bursts of terror and relief. Apart from the Aureus system, which is still dark.
We shouldn't waste our time then, getting there.
Okay. So we gotta go punch somebody in the mouth. Got it.
Somebody just needs a good punching.
Every now and then. Alright, so go ahead and let's get some more questions and whatever.
Okay. We got one from Charling the Great asking if you think the bayonet is still practical. I answered it myself, but your opinion would probably be much more valuable.
In 40k or in real life?
40k.
In 40k, yeah, more than likely. You kind of desperately need ways of protecting yourself. In
got
real
another
life?
one.
No, God no. But then again, I'm a pacifist, so...
I always said that the other option for a melee defense for most Imperial Guardsmen would be a knife. And what's better than a knife? A knife at the end of a stick, called a spear.
Yeah.
Which is what a bayonet is.
Well, what's funny is it's just the standard knife that just gets attached to the barrel.
Yeah. Because it would be impossible to equip Imperial Guardsmen with anything more advanced than a knife or maybe a sword for some regiments.
Chain swords could be done. Power knives for some. Did you know, I was playing Dark Heresy, okay? And did you know I actually made a weapon that doesn't appear in the, in all of 40k's lore?
Really?
Yeah. Power
Was it?
knuckle dusters.
I love it.
Yeah. A power field on brass knuckles. It would only be a small power field that activates kind of like a power fist where it just bursts out a little bit.
Tech Priest, I'm in the Underhive to investigate the case of mass
It's like another
disappearances.
step down from a
Talk to me.
power glove, which is already a step down from a power
received
6.
from Adeptus Arbeit operatives have been analysed. The abduction cases indicate cult activity. Data
Another
coverage
question
is
from
insufficient,
Lost.
but this is the location where most abductees disappeared.
Can you scan the area? Until now, only the Underhivers have been affected, but the abductions are beginning to threaten the stability of the hive itself. We have no time to lose.
Agreed. Current procedure is inefficient. Deploying Scryer Skull units immediately. Initiating data gnostic litanies.
I will follow the trails into the Underhive. Contact me when you have something.
Okay, go ahead.
Question from Lost Muffin. If the Imperium Nihilus was set up like the Eastern Roman Empire, and the Imperium Sanctus was set up like Western Roman Empire, which Primarch would you have as the head of Nihilus?
Personally, I don't think any Primarch is particularly lead. I know that sounds weird, but they simply, just like Gilligan said, the spacemen that are in charge of them are only in charge of the spacemen, not the planets. That's a lot of gangers. Oh my god, they are beating the hell out of me. I'm gonna get away for a second. I'm gonna switch back to my gun. Should I dodge all of that?
Getting a lot of comments about your idea of power knuckles.
Ow! I'm taking a ton of damage. God, this gun is so slow. There we go. Exodus rifle is so much fun.
There's not enough explosions happening on screen for me.
I know,
Attack
right?
grenade,
He's just
launcher,
kind of
missile.
standing there, so... Alright, screw this. I'm going back into my sword. There's just so many explosions with the sword. I love the sword. Just chop them into pieces. But yeah, power knuckles.
One set here sounds like it would be a great way to immediately destroy the user's fingers.
Only, just like a power fist, it doesn't actually have any recoil backwards. Let's just get away for a second. It only transfers the energy forward, which is what power fists actually do. They burst against the target. But in this case, it would be such a small, concentrated amount that it would just pierce. So it's meant to, if the bare skin of a knuckle punches a armored target, it just cuts, it just fractures the armor. Would you stop it with that chaos crap? That is bad and icky. Let's not just have that. See? You know what sucks? I can't use my Exodus rifle because I just have this wicked glare on my screen. So I'm doing most of this fighting kind of blind. Oh shoot, I didn't sell everything when I went back. So probably there's like 3 inventories full of stuff.
Seems like a very long mission, so yeah.
Oh
Yeah, all of
jeez,
them.
I have a full inventory ready. I do love that they will fall down, these things. Alright, let me take a look at my inventory really quickly. Yeah, there's a lot in here. Ooh, I can use a melt gun. It's not as good, but it's kind of fun. Ooh, a needle sniper rifle. Oh, jeez. Ooh. That actually looks like a lot of fun. It's not as good, though. It doesn't have the explosion. It's fine.
Is that a glaive you have access to?
Yes.
That's awesome. Pole arms.
That's good. And what is the other shot? This is gonna be annoying. Come on, surround me, surround me, surround me. Ah, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt for a bit. Woo! Got them all. Oh, I got most of them. Massacre. Remember, it's not genocide if it's in the Emperor's name.
Question from 101 Phase. Would an Inquisitor ever go into direct combat like it's portrayed in this game?
Yes.
Or would they always take a small band retinue with them?
There are some Inquisitors that would go into combat alone. Kotias has gone into combat alone. Why is there an objective marker?
Reconnaissance ritual completed. 3 locations identified with the highest likelihood of yielding further intelligence. Praise the Omnissiah.
Try to draw a line of sight on me. That's rude. Hold up. Boop. Go. You. I'm actually getting pretty messed up. Like, if I'm not careful and not keeping an eye on my health, I will die.
Not quite as easy as the last one.
Yeah, this one's a lot easier.
Another question. Should there be more options for the Imperial Guard to use things like auto guns or las muskets, anything of that kind?
They wouldn't really affect the table in any sort of way. But I do want heavy stubborn. Like guardsmen for some reason don't have heavy stubborn. I am getting messed up. That. I do think that there should be a ton of different options for vehicles in 40k. Like I would love different varieties of Lehman Russes. Okay. Oh, that is a lot of damage. Hold up. I have to run away. Okay, now I can explode. Ow. Oh, I can't even take that stuff anymore. Let's grab those two. Let's grab that. Okay.
Data agnostics are becoming extremely difficult due to interference. But there is a high probability of harmful devices in your vicinity.
Calculations were correct, but late again. Your calculations are correct, but late again.
Activating penitent circuits on the data serves for their sluggish process.
Oh, and I can't get out. Oh, these guys are messing me up some fierce. Okay. Ooh, ancient mech.
Heliport beacon in range.
Alrighty. Check out the marked location. I don't even know where the marked location is.
Got another question for you, Alexis.
Yep.
Somebody's wondering if you have played the Prophecy DLC, and if you believe that the Inquisition would allow a F-Priest admech.
Would allow a what?
A Mechanicus tech priest.
As an Inquisitor?
As an Inquisitor, yes.
Yeah, of course they would. As long as he's proven himself, or she has proven himself, or they have proven themselves. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. I was too busy beating your ass.
I'm going to step away for a little bit now, Alexis. You are still going in about half an hour?
Yeah, I'll still be going, more than likely. I will try to read the comments as I get them. They're on my phone now, so... There we go. Just ass down. There we go.
Of heresy.
Most of that. Holy cow, that's so many enemies. Man, at some point I would be tired swinging my sword. Oh, fun. Okay.
There is nothing else to learn here. The corruption seems to seep into the depths of the Underhive. I must press on.
Okay, so this is all done. Let's see. Regiments that use plasma muskets or autoguns when they don't have the industry to make las guns. Are there any regiments that you would like to see on the tabletop? The chem dogs. Alex, if you are actually in, if you're actually watching, can you join the chat? You should be able to. Let me take a look. Jeez. And John's coming back, and of course it's raining. Okay. Go. Ooh, crafting. Okay. Let's go ahead and just sell off all of this crap. Okay, just got an email from somebody. And let's organize these. Sort by type. We got a new Exodus rifle that's not as good. So go ahead and sell that. That one's not as good. That one's not as good. This one's better than what we have. Don't need that. I don't need that. You are better. What is this? Shield. We don't really need that. Neural implant is a little bit better. Ooh, Signum is way better. And remote mine. I don't like remote mines. Okay. So let's go to our inventory really quickly. This over that, and this over that. Okay. We have this one. There we go. Boop. Okay, that is everything. I do think that this gun's just a little bit better because of its rate of fire than the Exodus rifle. But I don't think the Exodus rifle is bad. I am going to switch back though. I'm going to keep that Exodus rifle. Alright, let me see if I can...
As I've already explained, I must find the Martyr, and I think you can help me.
Correct. I am a grade 5 techno-archaeologist, researching relics tied to the Martyr, and an archivist of the unverified existence of Uther Tiberius.
Did you help Klosterheim find the Martyr?
We supplied the Inquisitor with the artifact allegedly crafted by Uther Tiberius, codename Uther's Tarot. It is a psychoactive set of cards. I can grant you access to my scriptorium subroutines for more information.
So, Klosterheim has this Uther's Tarot, which led him to the Martyr. So how will this help me?
According to current research, Uther Tiberius gave sets of this tarot to his acolytes to enable communication through visions for the advancement of his grand plan.
And if I had another set of these mysterious artifacts, I could contact Klosterheim and find the Martyr, right?
Only one remaining set is known to exist. Location: Vault Zeta 11. Jurisdiction: Adeptus Mechanicus. Current status: complete lockdown. Reasons: classified. Location coordinates are being exloaded to your navigator as we speak.
I'm going to investigate the place. You stay on my ship until then.
Acknowledged. Triggering mind-cleansing psalms, Type 3.43. Standing by.
I love it. Okay, so let me read a couple more of these while we're going. Sadly, Alex is at work. Well, that's butts. It's a console game called Inquisitor. Yeah, this game is really good. I love this game. Will you play Dawn of War on stream in the near future? I actually do play this game quite a bit. Dawn of War, that is. I play Ultimate Apocalypse, and I've actually done voice acting for Ultimate Apocalypse. Let's see. I'm on the phone. Okay. Also, it's 4:04 here. It's really funny. Okay, so let's see. Here you can break down your unwanted items for inventory to gain resources from them. Son of a butt, I wish I didn't just break down literally everything. I should probably be reading all of this. Harvested materials. Man, I probably should have been hoarding. Damn it. Alright, let's see if you have anything good for me. Ooh, plasma pistol. What's that one? That one's not that good. That is a lot of stuff. I do like how you can buy the DLC actually in-game by playing the game. Which is still one of my favorite things ever, that you can actually do that. Okay. Let's do this mission real quick. Somebody's trying to sell me YouTube subscriptions. I'm not in the market to buy bots. No.
I have arrived at the destination. This must be the lair of the cult.
Foul, lying heretics. Their blight must be undone. Purge them all.
Nope, not letting these skeletons or dead bodies last here because chaos. But I will be right back really quickly. I need to go to this. Boop. Just really, really, really fast. Let's see if that fixed it. Yes, it did. Okay. Boop. Let's toss these back on. There we go. Alright, let me just read some comments before we get into this. When I asked some troops of the Inquisition army, you said they would need to be acolytes. What are those? Acolytes are people who serve the Inquisitors, who are not Inquisitors themselves, but gain a little bit of power because of it. Hello from Spain. Do you like Warhammer Fantasy or just 40k? There's aspects in Warhammer Fantasy that I do really enjoy, but for the most part, I am a sci-fi buff. Great video games or tabletop. I don't think there are any for video games. For the closest one, I think she's playing it right now. And it's more of a Diablo clone than an RPG. I wouldn't class this game an RPG. I also wouldn't class this game a Diablo clone. There's a lot of aspects of Diablo that would be missing from this. This is more of a top-down hack and slash than anything else. It just has some similarities with Diablo, but no, it's missing way too much to be a Diablo clone. For one, it's missing companions. That's like its biggest thing. It's more of just a storytelling game. Go. Gun really quickly.
Reloading.
Oh, that hurt. There we go. A grenade right to the face. There we go. Let's reload. Let's switch to camera angles. Keep doing these attacks wrong. Go. Do I need supplies? No, not yet. Let's switch the camera angle. See, we're dead. Try to get some distance out of here. Go. And you're dead. Ooh, nice. There we go. I do wish that the enemies had a bit of a ring around them so I can actually separate them from the environment. Which I guess is a testament to how good the environments are in this game. Yeah, I feel much more comfortable using this gun. No! Yeah, that was a lot of damage, actually. This real quick and read some comments. Why is the guard always called crap, even if they aren't Cadians or Kriegers? Kriegers are garbage. Why am I getting messages? Action needed on your policy. Alright, I gotta take care of that. She plays Dark Heresy, which I think is the most well known. I do love Dark Heresy. Can we talk about the level of assault? I am feeling that the sisters don't get anything in Psychic Awakening. They don't need anything. They are a tier 1 army. Also, they're new. I know, but GW said everyone was getting something in... I mean, they are. They're getting a brand new character. And a Psyker on top of that. If they want to give her psychic powers, they're probably not going to. Custom orders would have been great. I would wait. Others... There we go. Okay, I pretty much caught up. So let's go ahead and resume this. Stop shooting and throwing things at me. Very uncalled for and very rude. I do not want to die. I also don't like cover. Oh, there's a lot of enemies together.
Shots fired.
You going this way?
A gas trap? Not the boring death at all.
Oh, that's lovely. Go away. Let's gather all of you together. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. It's not gonna last. Then I think I missed a few over here that just kind of stayed there. Okay. Let's do that to move quickly. Wait, there's one more guy? Go. Let's pop out our sword and just move on. Purge the mutant hideout. Okay. Kill literally everything. Got it.
Dozens must have been sacrificed in this slaughterhouse. Life in the Underhive can get worse, it seems.
Inquisitor, numerically, a few hundred deaths have no impact on the functionality of a hive.
Very reassuring. Anything else to report?
Definitely. Augury units sense peculiar energy traces from a cortex circuit. Inquisitor, there is a dysfunctional initiate of the Adeptus Mechanicus among the bodies.
First the servo skulls, and now this. Tech Priest, I want a full analysis and report once I'm back on the ship.
Pause this really quickly. Is there one thing from 40k that would love to know is the unknown Primarchs? They're never going to reveal them. Those are for story purposes only. It's for people who want to make their own legions. What tactics would the Guard use to defeat Space Marines without access to heavy weapons like basilisk autocannons or heavy bolters? They would just stick to sniping. Snipers take out Space Marines pretty quick. Okay. I don't feel like reading this.
Strange. This data slate entry is decades old, and the monolith was inactive back then. I'm sure the Tech Priest would be thrilled to see that it has become quite active since then.
Oh, that's it? That was the mission? Okay. The two lost Primarchs, that's pretty simple. One is Nagash, the other one is, oh, what is the other one? Sigmar. There you go. There's your two lost Primarchs. Boop. Okay.
Tech Priest. I couldn't help but notice that the Tech Priest I found at the monolith was a member of the Requisitional Expedition, just like you. Makes me wonder why these expeditions are always connected to heretical activities. They conducted research here, and now the monolith is stirring. Care to explain?
As you request. Full disclosure is the most logical solution at this point. Everything else hinders efficiency. The Adeptus Mechanicus, much like the Inquisition, includes many factions. The Requisitional Expeditions served as a cover for the secret operations of our factions.
Elaborate, Tech Priest.
We are the Xenorite. specializing in research into archaeotech and Xenos relics in the Caligari sector.
Are you confessing to tech heresy?
Negative, Inquisitor. Several Forge worlds provide discreet support to us. 67.8% of the local Xenorites serve Inquisitors, mostly the ones you call radicals.
Should I find this reassuring? It doesn't mean it is not heresy, only that it could be widespread heresy.
Logical conclusion.
Yes.
Communion with the Cortex records revealed a hexamathic code with the coordinates of the Xenorite base under the Hive. Investigating the location could provide useful data.
Or a meeting with some more wretched cultists.
Yes. Yes, it could. We have 29 people watching, which is really cool. Nothing really new. So, a lot of this stuff does look like... Oh, wait a minute. That's actually good. Okay. Oh, it's a grenade. Use the light grenade. I don't really use grenades. Minus 13, minus 32. Stun grenades. Remote mines. I never use those. Yeah, this is all garbage. Yeah, I guess so. Neato. Resources. Okay. I watch it get rid of my gun. That would have been so sad. Would have cried. I have my Exodus rifle, I guess. Go. And do you have anything useful for me? Kind of do want this armor. Again, I like the clones. They're not as good, but they're super useful. And all of this appears to be garbage. Okay. There we go. So, let's see. If you know when the prior book comes out, I think it comes out like 2 weeks from now, or next week. I know it comes out soon. Okay. Campaign missions. I'm just gonna keep doing campaign missions. And I'm probably gonna play for a little bit more before doing something else.
Data search detect 3 locations with faint traces of machine spirit activity. Closer inspection recommended. Marauders defiling the sanctuaries of the Omnissiah need to be eliminated.
Okay. Build an entire hive over here. Don't actually think I can kill the wall. I am on fire. What the hell are you? Are you a word bearer? Oh, neat. Haven't fought one of them in a while. Oh, there's a dude over here. Make sure he's dead. No heretics live today. Okay. Got him. Resupply, I don't need it yet. God, that Space Marine deals so much damage. guys are actually starting to survive big attacks. That's bad. So that means I can actually die to them.
Eliminated.
So I'll head up first. Go. Spot up here. Would you guys stop, like, living? Thank you.
His salvation.
There's one more. I am actually using my map for most of this fighting because I have a light shining over my face.
Cleansing shot fired.
So a lot of the stuff I actually can't see. I'm gonna keep going up this way because I want to keep going. Down. Oh, that's a lot of mines. That is a pile of bombs. Also, my eye is like, I don't know why. It's just super irritating. I think it's actually because of the light.
Target eliminated.
I do find the currency in this game to be almost worthless because there's nothing to buy. Hey, I was doing stuff.
Welcome, fellow seeker of the truth. I'm afraid that you can't receive the teachings in your current state. Let Ulbrax, the Forsaken, free you from the bonds of your existence. What is this? No, Master. I was faithful.
Looks like your friend freed you from the burden of your limbs. Emperor, be my shield and strength.
Hi. Oh, that is a lot of damage. Everything else first. Holy crap, that thing does nothing. I gotta hide from Let's get all of these guys dead. Even these guys are messing me up.
Found you with heresy.
God damn, the boss is running up to me. I'm gonna switch to my rifle to fight that thing.
Kill the
That thing's just like... Oh, that thing's just spawning them. Okay. That's super irritating. Friends on. Come on, I can kill this thing. I'll just stop it in time and kill it.
Pain is self.
Inquisitor, the leader of the cult might still be alive, but he has only a few minutes left. Send him up to the ship, and I will stabilize him for interrogation.
Want all of that gear. What?
My task is done here. I have brought the Emperor's justice to the faithless and avenged countless innocents.
Hold up. Hold up. I am not forgetting all of that gear. There we go. Alright, let's see what the chat has to say about this. Isn't there a school where the Commissar Sisters of Battle and others are trained? Yes, it's called the Schola Progenium. You need it for upgrading and crafting. Okay. I think only worth buying from the shop are rare items and paint schemes. Probably. Still that. Okay. Let's see. Great Tempestus Scions. I love Tempestus Scions. So that's one area explored. That was pretty neat. So we have a few more areas. Traveling a bit easier. Let's see what's up here.
Incoming gas attack. Time to leave this lovely place.
Oh, this is one
An
area.
errant boy of the rotting Emperor.
Ah,
Oh, consider it. I will paint this chamber red with your blood.
that is a lot of damage. Holy cow. Okay, gather round. So many Space Marines. Holy crap, they are just messing me up. Gotta put these guys out really quickly. Over here. Think about running those flamers. Long enough to do this.
Which might be linked to the network of the Forsaken Sons.
I'm still on fire. I don't feel like reading all of this. You guys can if you want. Okay.
Eradicated.
You're still alive? Die. Whew. That was a bit of a tough fight.
Cleansing shot fired.
There we go. Ooh, I am gonna need that medical supplies. Let's get 2 more. I probably should have used one before. Ah, it's fine. Go. Oop. Oh my god, so many little obstacles.
Warning. Next security door is locked with a code anathema. A primitive but efficient method to bar the mechanics. You should be able to override it.
I like how I'm stuck behind the... There we go. Let me just switch this around so that I can see forward. Okay, there's a lot of dudes, including a Chaos Space Marine.
Reloading.
Ow. Hold up, Space Marine. Out. Okay, let me just reload real quick. I'm gonna try to take out the scrubs first. Otherwise, these fights get a little bit too difficult. Space Marine dead.
Shots fired.
Go. Okay, let me read the chat real quick, see what's going on. Would you play a dating sim set in a Scala? No, probably not. My problem now is finding someone who can cast the icon that I need for a proper hat and duster to go with my outfit. Oh, okay. Okay, that's from Mr. Inquisitor. I was building it, I felt rejected by our queen. Wait, what? I didn't reject. What did I reject? I don't know. I just say things. Floof left to play Blood Bowl. Yeah, he did. What a jerk. Hey, Nerd Queen, I've come from a tournament background since Warhammer Fantasy Battle 5th edition and 40k 3.5. Would a friendly like the 40k friendly at Acon fawn over named characters? I ask because I've done Warhammer Fantasy Battle at Acon. I think it would be cool. I would definitely go for it. Personally, no idea what that other person is saying. Boop. There we go. Okay. Let's resume and get right back into this boss fight. Okay, I'm going to try to clear up all of the minions first. Come on, surround me. Those other two just skyrocketed away. Alright.
What have you learned, Inquisitor?
A wise man learns from the deaths of others. Let's see what this lecture is.
Last words. I don't feel like reading that. Oh, the mission's complete. There's a chest here. Let me open that first. Okay. There we go. Cooldown rates went down. Wow, we got a lot. Alright, I gotta actually see what this stuff is first. Let's sort by rarity. So I don't really care about these. That's pretty nice. That's actually... Is that better than my sword? That is better than my sword. Does a lot more damage. I'm really looking for another arc sword, though. And we have 2 new Exodus rifles, but they're not as good. That one's really good. No. Okay, all of this stuff looks pretty bad. Ooh, that's fabrication field over teleportation. I like teleportation a bit better. Do I have a second inventory? No, I just maxed out 1 inventory. Okay. And this thing, yeah, we can just, here, take that. So, crafting? Here you can craft new items from the blueprints you have learned so far. Neat. You can select what type of blueprints you want. List the artifacts, yada yada yada. Okay, so frag grenades. Huh. That's kinda neat. But modify. Select an item to modify. Okay, so it looks like I have to... Ooh. Change the appearance. Wait, can I paint it? Oh, totally. Like, I'm okay with the brown. I like the brown. But... There's skins. Oh my god, I can paint it. Yes. What happens if I turn it red? How do I do this? Oh, that's so cool. They give you different skins. I can't tell if I'm doing anything though. It just looks like I'm changing nothing. Turn it white. Oh, it's the outlining stuff. Okay. So I actually want that like gold. Where's gold though? Sandry Dust. They're actually using the GW names. That's kind of cool. Okay, that's actually really cool. They're actually using all of the GW names for paints. That is... Alright, well played. Well played. Computer armor. Okay, so can I select anything else on the armor? Equipment. Ooh, okay. Kind of just want to turn that, like, this lead belcher. That actually looks kind of cool. I could dig that. Ah, wait. No, it all stays the same. Okay, so it's like that, I guess? Could up Okay, I like that. Ooh. Okay, so I like that. Base part. That's actually really cool. Alright, let's see. Is this game fun? All the reviews said it was trash, and I've been wondering if it's even... if I even want to add it to my collection. I really like it. It's one of my favorites. Let's see. Have you played D&D before? I'm currently playing D&D. I have a level 7 druid elf, wood elf ranger, or wood elf druid. There we go. Path of the Moon. There we go. Let's see. Are the abilities on the weapons, and can you spend skill points or both? The abilities are on the weapons. That's probably like the biggest complaint that I have anyway. Because I would like to have all of my, yeah. Alright, let's see. So now... So I can up that so that it can be seen. I actually do want it black though, as weird as that is. But I want to like, do I want it like that? I want it a little bit darker. What happens if I up this? How's that? Up a little bit more, makes it look nice. That makes it shine a bit more. So let's lower that down to that. Okay. Equipment. What would that turn blue? I don't really see what that turns blue. So let's just keep that white. Yeah, this is fine. I wish I could change her hair color. Like that would be the one thing that I want to change. So I don't like that tabard. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. There's all sorts of new things that I'm discovering with this. Okay. What if I were to... select this. Can I modify this? Select an item to modify. Okay. Me. 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 Really? Oh, okay. There we go. Crafting capacity. Everything is locked. Why is everything locked? Okay. Ooh. Huh. There is so much that you can do in this game. Also, I changed up my character's appearance. That makes me happy. You can also get little followers. I don't know how to get these, but you can. You can also get emotes to laugh at people. Alright, that's actually a lot to this game. A lot more than I thought there was. But I think that I am done playing it for now. Because this game is very, very, very long and you have to put a lot of hours into it, and I'm very, very, very lazy. So, I want to thank everybody for watching. This has been crazy. I need to look up what all of that stuff does. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I'm NornQueenAlexis. I love you guys. Bye.